The Nine Muses. Calliope, epic poetry, eldest most authoritative. Clio, history. 3. Erato, love poetry. Eutrepe, music. Melpomene, I don't know, tragedy. Polyhymnia, sacred poetry. Terpsichore, dance. Thalia, comedy. Urania, astronomy. The mapping hypothesis.
The mapping hypothesis OPA1 3Q28 Q29 equals Calliope the eldest, the most authoritative, the most common source of dysfunction. When Calliope falters, epic vision fails, the big picture, the sweep of sight. OPA4 18 Q12.2 Q12.3 equals Clio or Urania history or astronomy, both involve seeing across distance, time or space. Rare forms, specific dysfunction. OPA 5 22 Q12.1 Q13.1 equals one of the others, perhaps Melpomene, tragedy, sight that sees the tragic end. Full model now Mnemosyne. These muses are the bridge between Mnemosyne, mitochondria, and Castor and Pollux, the eyes, the pathway of light 1. Castor and Pollux, eyes take in light 2. Mnemosyne, mitochondria, powers the retinal ganglion cells 3. The muses, nuclear genes, shape how that power is used, maintained, passed on 4. Hermes, optic nerve, carries the signal 5. Hephaestus, occipital lobe, forges it into image when optic atrophy occurs. LHON. Mnemosyne herself is corrupted. The mother line fails. ADOA cure type. A muse falters. Calliope forgets her poem. The power doesn't flow right. X-linked or recessive. Other divine interactions, perhaps involving Zeus nuclear regulatory genes, are Hera epigenetic factors. The mitochondrial hypothesis, the quote says, significant participation of mitochondrial dysfunction in its pathogenesis. This is Mnemosyne at the center of every form, even when the mutation is in a nuclear gene, a muse, the final effect is on her domain. The muses cannot sing without their mother's breath. Clinical picture in myth: a patient with OPA1 mutation. Calliope stutters. Mnemosyne's power flickers in the retinal cells. Castor and Pollux dim. Hermes carries a weaker signal. Hephaestus receives less ore. The forge grows cold. The world darkens. Does our model handle it? Yes. Beautifully. We now have myth anatomy, genetics, Nyx, cerebellum, Mnemosyne, mitochondrial DNA, the muses, nuclear genes interacting with mitochondria, Castor and Pollux, eyes, retinal ganglion cells, Hermes, optic nerve, Hephaestus, occipital lobe, Hades, cell death pathways, apoptosis, Circe, DNA repair, transformation, the generational structure. Nyx, cerebellum, her children, coordination, her grandchildren, dysfunction, mirrors perfectly the genetic hierarchy. Mitochondrial DNA, Mnemosyne, nuclear genes, muses, and their interactions. The model is robust. It scales. It handles molecular genetics.